What's up everybody, my name is iKmRni. Thank you so much for clicking on Let's Talk Gaming number 2. So coming up for today's LTG, PlayStation hits its 20th anniversary, Xbox One outsells the PS4, and the next Assassin's Creed game has been leaked, Assassin's Creed Victory, set to take place in London. But before we get straight into the video guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to click the red subscribe button to join the Saiyan army, and don't forget to click the like button guys. So 1994, December 3rd is when the PlayStation 1 was unveiled and pretty much sold to the public on that date. It was a huge day for video gaming, Sony throwing its right hand fist to Nintendo for screwing over their deal, and when everybody thought Sony was a joke, they're still here 20 years later, dominating the console force. It's been a hell of a ride. I've been playing PlayStation ever since the original, and I'm glad to see it continue on today. But in celebration of this, PlayStation has announced that there's going to be a very limited, exactly 123,000 consoles of the PlayStation 20th Anniversary Edition console. So basically, it's got the original gray that the PS1 came in and the PS1 Slim came in. Of course, the controller is going to be in the original gray color, including the PlayStation camera in the original gray color, all decked out in the beautiful red, blue, yellow scheme color of the PlayStation logo as well. And of course, we're going to have a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PS Vita theme, resembling the 20-year anniversary where we have the original PlayStation startup sound. Now, I am very interested in picking up this 20th anniversary edition of the PlayStation 4. It looks really cool. I probably would never even open the box. I just want to have it as a novelty item, you know, just to signify a huge history that we've had in gaming. And it just takes me all the way back to my childhood when I hear that original PlayStation sound. I doubt I would ever actually open the box. I got my lovely PS4 here. It's running great and perfect for me. I just want to own that console. And it is very limited. Like I said, only 123,000 copies are being made for that, so it's going to be very hard to get it, and pre-order starts on December 6th. And I thought I would mention this also, considering we are on PlayStation news. This weekend is the PlayStation Experience, where we were going to be expecting tons of new information regarding PlayStation exclusive content. Of course, there's going to be some rumors of The Last of Us DLC. Hopefully, Uncharted would make some kind of debut over there. Sony is really pushing this, so I really hope Naughty Dog is going to make some kind of appearance over there. I just hope it is Uncharted. Maybe we'll also get to see what Guerrilla is working on. It's apparently been a new IP that the Division split off about a couple of years back before the PS4 was even released, and they've been working on this game for the past 4 years. So the Xbox One did it. They finally outsold the PlayStation 4 on Black Friday. So if you guys did not hear, there's tons of great deals for anybody who wanted to become a gamer this holiday season, and it was a really great time to pick up the Xbox One, especially because how low the prices were. You could basically pick up the Xbox One for $350 and like get 2 games alongside with it. So there's definitely no reason not to pick it up. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of hate in the comments about this, though. The PS4 is a better, or the Xbox One better. Who really cares? That's all I have to say. Pick your console wherever your friends are at, and that's where you're gonna play. Why would you pick a console what some random person tells you to do on the internet? If I'm going to pick a console, it's going to be where I'm going to play, and all my subscribers play on the PS4, and the main reason is that because I was originally a PS3 channel, so all my subscribers wanted to add me who are also PS3 players. Now I'm over to the PS4, they bought a PS4, and the PS4 is outselling the Xbox One, so it's a much better place for me to play. But if you got people who play on the Xbox One, that's what you buy, guys. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. But I am really happy for Xbox. They seem to be getting their head in the game. I do own one, but it was kind of a letdown, especially because I bought it because of the Halo Master Chief Collection, and yeah, you already know the story about that. But I'm really happy for Phil Spencer and Major Nelson. They're putting all their heart and effort into this console. It's really starting to show off. You remember Don Matrick being the complete idiot that he was. It's nice to see that Xbox is finally getting its grounds back. It's still a long journey. You know, we are like, PS4 is doubling the Xbox One sales. We'll just have to see next year's E3 to see how well that goes. You know, in my opinion, when the PlayStation 4 and Xbox came out, that year of E3 was definitely for the PS4. This year, it's kind of mixed. You could say it was the PS4, but I think most regarded the Xbox One having the best E3. So it's going to be interesting to see next year. Now, this was kind of a surprise to me, and I'm assuming a lot of other people. So Assassin's Creed Unity was definitely a huge debacle, you know, lackluster reviews. The game did not live up to its expectations whatsoever, and even a guy who is kind of a fan of the series, you know, I'll pick up an Assassin's Creed game. It's not like something I'm looking forward to every single year, and even that letdown to me. But the new Assassin's Creed kind of got leaked, and Ubisoft, of course, is saying it was by accident. I doubt this leak is anything but accident. You know, they're just trying to get everybody's mind off Assassin's Creed Unity to the next game, because it's a huge failure. You know, as much as they don't want to admit it, it's just a huge failure, and I feel sorry for those guys, but this is what happens when you rush games, Ubisoft. You need to take your time. But let's get on to the next one. Assassin's Creed Victory is what it's being codenamed, possibly because it's taking place in the Victorian period in London, England. Now, I'm really excited for this setting. I actually speculated that I wanted Assassin's Creed game in like London, England a long time ago, because that's where I'm from. I was born in the UK, and I have no resemblance to the French. You know, I don't know anything about French culture. It's just they eat fancy cheese and they got nice building. That's all I know about the French, really. So it's kind of cool that we're going to be having in my hometown. I kind of am looking forward to this game, but I am probably not going to be picking up this game day one. Now, it is being developed by the Quebec studio, which usually Assassin's Creed is developed by Montreal, but I'm assuming because of the huge debacle, Ubisoft actually wants to take away from that studio, move it over to somebody else. Hopefully we get some refreshing new gameplay movements, because that was the biggest problem with Unity in my opinion. If I like looked left or look right, whatever I'm trying to do, my character never actually did it. Now, in terms of release, it's probably going to be releasing 11 months from now. You know, it's been about 6 years in a row now since there's been an Assassin's Creed game every single year. It's kind of like Call of Duty in a way, but more story-based, I guess you could say. Now, if they were to improve Assassin's Creed in any way possible, this is what my recommendations were. Try to make it look visually appealing, but don't put too many NPCs in the game, okay? What is it called? Unity. That damn game had too many NPCs for its own good, you know? It just lagged so much that I don't understand what they were thinking, how it went through playtesting. When I play Grand Theft Auto, I can see tons of people, and it runs butterly smooth at 30 frames per second. So this just shows you don't need to have that many people to make the world look alive. Next, try to make the character interesting. I really did not like Arno. I was not a fan, especially after Edward Kenway of being such a cool rebel character like him. It's kind of weird going back to an assassin type of Arno character, you know. It really just took a step away from what I was really enjoying from Black Flag. Hopefully they can make it something really cool with the London setting, the whole Victorian era, and they can actually make an interesting character. Gameplay is the biggest feature that Assassin's Creed needs to fix, and those are probably all my wish list. Now, everything else was pretty good, you know, standard Assassin's Creed stuff. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's LTG. If you did, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know all your opinions about all today's news stories. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace, everyone.